Good morning, everyone. This is Venkatarama from CSE-B from Team 4. So now we are going to make discussion on the topic: Do deadlines destroy creativity? So absolutely, whenever a person assigned with a work or a project, there should be a deadline. Because without deadline, he should postpone that work every day. Even though when there is a deadline, that deadline is in a short span, then he will feel pressure on the work, and he will make some shortcuts and all that. And because of the shortcuts, there should be many problems in the work, especially when we are doing on a project. Basically, we are computer students, computer science students. So when we are getting on a project, when there is a deadline that's too short, then we go on different websites and we copy paste the codes. But that codes may contain different bugs and errors. So in that way, that will make the project, make the project difficult and some errors.
This is Kavya, 584. The topic is do deadlines kills the creativity. I not agree with that. It is blunt because sometimes deadlines will not destroy the creativity because no one will really create a project. Everyone will use the everyone will really use the code reusability. So everyone have the knowledge, but no one will try to afford and get the proper code from that. Deadlines will never be.
Yes, I agree with you, Kavya. But when the time is too short, what did you do? You should always depend on code optimization and code reusability, right? But for example, take when you are doing on a project and you should do a code in a different way, and you copied a code from a website. That both codes are very irrelevant. Then that may lead to many bugs and errors, right?
Yes,
So
sometimes
in that
deadline causes pressure for the person
Yes,
unable to
in that pressure, he may be diverted, and that may cause some
lot of
difficulties.
pressure for the person.
Yeah, that's what
It
I
is very
want.
difficult.
Sometimes by creating deadlines people will stay focused and they will so because of the deadline they can be more focused on the project, but sometimes as you said deadlines put a lot of effort on the person, so they can't put the creativity which they want to keep on.
Yes, I agree with you, Ketna. Without if there is no deadline, then the person might not be focused on the project, and he completely ignores the project. So
But
deadlines.
every project there is a particular deadline. For the deadline, we have to submit the project to the particular
Line.
line.
Yeah. Without being the deadlines also, the person completely ignores the project and.
He will become lazy somewhat day after day.
But what I want to say, tell you is that if the deadline is not suitable for the project, means if the project is too large and the client gives the time very short, then he completely feels pressure on the project.
Yes, what you said is absolutely right. So the deadline should be based on the work which is given to us, so that if the work is long, so we can postpone the deadline.
Yeah, I agree with you. So what do you say?
Simply, deadline is somewhat important to complete the particular project where we have to reach that project to the client. For that purpose, deadline is very important.
Yeah, I agree with you. But according to our topic, the deadline should be considered for the project. Then only it will not destroy our creativity and all that. Otherwise, it may divert us and it may destroy our creativity. That's what I want.
But nowadays, so many members are not writing the code. Everyone is using the code reusability process.
Yeah, I agree with you. But as I said earlier, the deadline should be, it should be considerable and equal to the project time. Then only that may not lead to any problems and all that. So finally, we concluded that deadlines may destroy creativity if it is not, matched to the project span. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We are from Team 4 and we are here for a group discussion and the topic is does deadline kills creativity? I think no, because if we don't have deadline, then people may get reckless or they postpone their work because there is no deadline, so we can do next time or next time. Like that, people gets more relaxed. And if we are creative in ourselves, then no need of deadline or this all because people need mind creativity. So I think no need of deadline. It is impossible to create when it is in a time limit. So deadlines like creativity can it has both disadvantages and advantages. I think the advantage is if we have deadlines, we have to think more. Like the deadline is coming right, so we have to think innovatively in a less time. It has disadvantages. If we have a less time, then the creativity, we shouldn't think about much more in that. So I think it has both disadvantages and advantages. It depends on the people how to use their timings.
I think that in more pressure, if a deadline is accurate to the work, then the employee might feel pressure and might surpass his limits and may be able to think more creative, and he can also be more unique than everyone else and complete his work very unique way. I think the time limit does not it kills creativity. By keeping the time limit, we can only make people more and more finer.
Yes, but I think the real fact is it depends on people mind, how people uses or how people thinks the way deadlines. If people think deadline is very useful, then he can do the work fast and he will get efficient in that work. If people think there is deadline, then they will get more reckless and they like that postpone the work. The main fact is people's mindset. Yeah, what you said was correct. I think when the time is less, the people doesn't think innovatively, right? So, which means the people get emotionally exhausted, and it has both. The people should think innovatively and should forget about the timelines. What he would do about the work. So, I think.
So we came to conclusion that the time limit for the is not a bound for the creativity. We can also be creative with either with having a time limit or not having a time limit. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. We are from Team 4 and we are here to make a group discussion on a topic through deadlines destroy creativity. In my opinion, deadlines does not destroy the creativity because there are deadlines for each and every project, and they, there will be deadlines for each and every project. And when the people work from when the project is in their hand, then there will be no pressure on them, and they can work creatively and also make creative decisions and develop the project. And that when the people lose the creativity is when they may postpone their activity till the deadlines and mm, build the pressure on them very much on them, and then they can destroy the creativity by themselves.
This is Gautam Kumar, Highway 1. Let's take this, you're right. Every work has the deadline. If the person wants to work efficient and within the deadline, so he have to complete the work efficiently within the deadline before the deadline work should be completed. So I think he has some pressure when he reaches that and he would not complete the working within time. So work within time before the deadline complete that person will have efficiency on that work.
Yes, Gautam, you are right. Initially, people face trouble when the deadline is given, but as you gradually they work, they get some experience, and by that deadline they can complete the project within time. So I think deadlines may destroy initially, but after later they get the experience, they have some creativity because they have to complete the work on time. So I think deadlines do not destroy the creativity; they improve the creativity of a person.
As Mohan said, it was right, but there is some cases where the quality of the product will be will be decreases if we don't use the creativity. If we don't use the creativity, and the deadlines make the creativity broken to give, then they did not give the quality of the product to the customer. And I think that the deadlines may be, I think that they destroy the creativity.
But sometimes, when the person should start when the project is given to him, and so then he will not undergo more pressure and he can think creatively and build the project creatively. Then the deadlines cannot destroy the creativity. When the person is when the person is relaxing and staying relaxed and postponing the activity, then he will undergo more pressure and cannot complete the project, and also will do the project in the same way how others will do. He cannot think creatively or innovatively and build the project.
It's, I think what Akbar said is right, but when the project is delayed, we faces some trouble and project is not done properly. For that to overcome that problem, we can have a group of team where the experienced person and the freshest person can group together, where the freshers can learn from the experience and later they can be perfect in the deadline. So I think that is better.
Okay, creativity because the person should start his project when the project is assigned to him. Then he can do the project calm and think creatively and mm, can make the project more efficiently. So anyway, deadlines does not destroy any creativity of the person. Thank you.